AI jobs are exploding. According to Deloitte, demand for AI skilled professionals will double to 1.2 million jobs in just 2 years. And guess what? Even the entry level AI engineers earn 50% more than the typical software developers with the same level of experience. Hi, I'm Rawlani, and I've been in this field of AI for more than 5 years now, and I've interviewed dozens of people. And today we'll be discussing on how to crack AI interviews, from what to study, how to present your projects, and how to negotiate your salary. So let's get started. Let's go through each section one by one. Interview section 1, data science concepts. You should be well versed with machine learning and deep learning concepts like bias versus variance, regularization, ROC AUC curve, and all the other sections that are mentioned on your screen. I would suggest you to take a screenshot of this. This list is your cheat sheet for data science concepts. Also for Gen AI roles, focus on AI agents, transformer architecture, RAG, PEFT and LoRa, and BERT versus GPT architecture. Interview section 2, coding round. You would be asked to share your screen and code on an IDE. You should be prepared to solve easy to medium lead code questions on topics like array and hashing, top k elements, sliding window, two pointers, and subsets. Search on these topics on lead code and start solving questions to build a habit of solving them daily. Also, during the interview, I would suggest you to solve on VS Code as you can debug your code while you are solving. Also, a good strategy is to start solving the question by brute force method to get to the right answer and then start optimizing it. Next section, project discussion. Here you will talk about your projects, that is the work that you have done in your internship or in your previous companies. Having a good structure while presenting your answer will give the interviewer a good understanding of the problem at hand and your roles and responsibilities in the project. So I would suggest you to start with the business requirement, then continue with how you design a solution, and then the benefits of your AI solution. Let's take an example. A US bank wanted to reduce the number of queries being sent to the customer agent. So they approach your team to create an AI chatbot which can solve the user queries so that only the complex ones are sent to the customer agents. You used RAG framework where the documentation used by customer agent were vectorized using BERT and stored into vector DB like OpenSearch or Pinecone DB. And whenever a user query came in, you vectorize the same, send the vectors to fetch the result from OpenSearch DB, summarize the results using LLM and report it back to the user. With this, you were able to solve 70% of the user queries, and only 30% of the queries were being sent to customer agents instead of 100% of them. So you should structure it this way, that is, start with problem statement, then continue with solution that you have provided, and then end with the benefits of the solution to the client. Next, you would be asked on how you collaborated with cross-functional teams, what tools and technologies you have used. You should always highlight as many tools and technologies you have used, which are also mentioned in job description in your project explanation. For example, in this chatbot project, you have used AWS as cloud infrastructure, Python as a programming language, BERT as a base model, RAG as a framework, and you have made LLM API calls and used Jenkins for your CI/CD pipelines. Next section is ML system design. Now this is not asked in every interview, but companies like Oracle, Rakuten, Deloitte, and even FANG have reported to have asked system design questions in the interview. Questions could be like, design an architecture where you convert a live transcript into a structured summary, or design an architecture of RAG based chatbot so that you can scale it and it can handle up to 10,000 queries at once. To solve this, focus on scalability, data processing, model selection and deployment, and evaluation metrics and tools. Next is level fitment round. Here, the interviewer will gauge how well do you fit into their team culture. You would be asked questions on how you interact with cross-functional teams like UI team, middleware team, sales team. How do you manage client interaction? If you're applying for a senior role, then you'll be asked how you manage your junior engineers. So focus on your previous work and tell them how it aligns with the job requirements. Highlight the points that you have worked on with different teams and clients and how you have worn different hats during the project. Next is HR round. Here you will discuss on compensation part. I would advise you to first get the compensation amount from the HR if possible and then quote what you are expecting. Explain to them how well the skills and project that you have worked on align with the role that they are looking for, and how you are the best fit for the company. This will help you to get the best possible CTC which is possible for the company, which is also acceptable to you. So these are the different rounds that you can expect while giving an interview for an AI scientist role. I hope this video helped you a lot. So just to summarize, focus on Python programming, learn your MLDL concepts, structure your projects well, and read the job description thoroughly. If you want to know about the real world projects that AI scientists work on, then do check out this video on the top. Thank you for watching.